Hello all, welcome to Backfikers. As we earlier said, we are in the final round of FIFA World Cup. There's 1 week left. Enjoy as much as you can because the game will be again back after 4 years. And
Yeah.
game-wise, this has been one of the beautiful tournaments that you have seen, leaving all the politics, all the things aside. But game-wise, this has been really a good tournament, considering a lot of new teams performing really well, a lot of older teams proving why they are still holding a few cards at the end of the play. And for this week, we're going to cover the round of 16 and the quarterfinals. And initial thoughts, Prashant, no, for you.
Sure. So I think last week we didn't talk about the Brazil loss to Norway, right? I think our call ended with
Yeah.
Paraguay versus,
Yeah.
or did we even talk about Paraguay
No,
versus
we
some?
No,
I
no,
don't
didn't.
no.
remember.
All
No, no,
round of
no.
16 is left.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So the reason why I went to Brazil versus Norway was that is the biggest upset for me in the round of 16. Uh, but that Brazil team deserved to be knocked off because they played such timid football. One thing, my takeaway for me for this tournament has been if you play timid football, there are enough footballing nations that can knock you off because talent distribution is happening in a way where, you have talented players across different teams. It's not like earlier where talent used to be in South America or in Europe, and that too only 4 or 5 countries of Europe. The talent is I wouldn't say more equitably distributed, but the distribution is better, right? Like you have Morocco who reached semi-final and quarterfinal in back-to-back World Cup, and that's a great achievement from Morocco. Norway did a great job of reaching the quarters, and I thought were, unjustly robbed of a place in semi-final.
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
I genuinely believe they were unjustly robbed of a place in semi-final. Although you can say that penalty was not given and all. I don't know. My belief is if a ball hits an external object,
The
right?
game has to
If your
stop.
chip can't detect it, then there is something wrong with chip. Chip dobbindi.
If your chip can detect hair but can't detect a wire, then it's problematic.
Then it's
Hello,
problematic,
Dialing Gianni. Dialing Gianni.
right? So they were unfairly robbed. But they played great football. And for me, the player of the tournament will be Martin Odegaard. I now realize why he is so respected in those Arsenal circles.
Yeah.
The way he can orchestrate the midfield, the way he can control the game. He's a true puppet master. Real Madrid messed up by letting go of him. Real Madrid cannot understand talent, is what I understood by watching this tournament. Sorry, I
They
know my
only buy
thoughts are
talent. They never grow talent.
right. Odegaard is the way he played, the way that English team had to give up the ball, right? I know people will say Jude Bellingham with what he did versus Mexico and what he did versus Norway, great. But a lot of hard work went into that. Where I think Kishore rightly said, Elliot Anderson, Harry Kane, these players just facilitated for Jude to become the hero. So,
In Kane
yeah,
only in second half.
Yeah.
Kane second only in second half. But yeah, but I thought Norway was robbed. So Norway was a team for me that I wanted to watch out for. The team that disappointed me most was obviously Portugal, the 43-year-old striker who can't fathom the fact that he's 43 years old and he shouldn't be playing anymore and he should be coming off the bench. And that team deserved to get knocked out. Even the new coach who got appointed, he's like, oh, I will take Cristiano if he can. I'm like, bro, stop sucking up to that guy. He is not Messi, right? He is not
No, it's
Messi.
not about being Messi. It's not about being Messi. You can't play at 41 at the highest level.
But he's not Messi. Like Messi is 39, right? And you can still see the
No, but
impact that
even
Messi can do.
I don't think Messi can play in the next Copa America for that instance.
We don't know. But at
Yeah.
this tournament, he's very influential still, right?
Also, it is
The
also how the team is built. Is the team built around Ronaldo or is the team built around the midfield? Argentina, we are sure the team is built around Messi.
Because Argentina doesn't have the talent that Portugal has, right? Portugal is a more
Exactly, right?
talented team than Argentina on paper. They are the
Yeah.
more talented team. They are the team that is, I expected to make a deeper run into the tournament. Losing to Mikel,
Fuck all Spain, by the way.
that
Fuck
Spain,
all Spain.
Mikel Merino, who now has two clutch goals. And again, proving why
Clutch man. Clutch
Arteta is
man.
the genius, where he has, I think, more and more I
So
see, you know, I'm
when he was
appreciating the
brought
Arsenal
in,
team.
yeah, when he was brought in, I was like, yeah, he will score. When the moment he was subbed in, I was like, yes, he will score
Both in
because
the
he has done it
The,
for Arsenal as well.
yeah.
sorry, I forgot. But Odegaard, I don't know whether we should say he's a dying breed of a midfielder or it's a new gen of a midfielder. Very few like him. But okay, let's not go there. But coming back to Portugal, Mikel Merino, the clutch man.
Yeah. No, I know I'm all over my thoughts because I need to bounce and
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
trying to just
Yeah,
making all my
yeah.
points.
of
Go, go, go.
course.
The game that I didn't like, but I also appreciated France was for the Paraguay game. Uh, Paraguay played a style of game which I think is reducing in modern football, where they were rough. They tried to snap out players, but I thought France overcame that very well. I know I understand the criticism that Lalit and Kishore have of them being cutesy, trying to play too cute and trying to do that. But I still feel that their ability to bypass a midfield, or their ability to quicken up the pace when they want to and slow down the pace when they want to. I haven't seen a team like that in this tournament till now, right? You always know France have the ability to score in 90 minutes. Forget extra time or anything. In 90 minutes, and they've done that. They can create chances out of nowhere, and they have supreme finishers par excellence. Pardon my French, par
French,
excellence,
par excellence.
right? That they will always ensure that they are in the game. And watch out, Spain. The amount of dependency I see on Spain and Argentina, especially on their right-sided, left-footed players, cannot happen like that, man. You cannot build teams like that. So watch out, Spain. Uh, be wary. Spain came out and said we are a great team. France should fear us. I don't know why. Lamal said that.
No,
Sorry,
Yamal said that
Jamal said
he's
that,
too.
and
Yeah.
even I think Victor Monzella. I mean, even their coach said that. I'm not sure, right? I think yes, you need to be confident going into it, but also be beware, because I don't think the team has still played their.
I mean, you shouldn't take an 18-year-old seriously, right?
No, I'm just saying France has not hit their fifth gear yet.
This is
Yeah,
the. I don't think they have a figure to it. This is the other reason why people like Norway a lot. Some amount of
yeah,
humility is not so
exactly.
bad. Some
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
teensy bit of humility.
I have a question, right? At the start of the tournament, not knowing how the gameplay and all of us, what if you had to pick four teams to be in semifinals? Were your
It
four
would
teams
be
have been
these
any
four.
different?
So
No, it
how
would
much
be
of
these
this,
four for
how
me.
much of this is being by design versus how much was this by because this is the first time the top four ranked teams have made it to the semifinals. So
Yeah,
one plays four, two plays three.
yeah,
No, but by design it was like that, right? They four were
exactly.
placed in four such quarters that these would go. Eventually, these should be the four that end up meeting in
I
Exactly.
semis.
I sorry, yeah.
So again, dialing Gianni. So this is where I'm saying it is probably by design. But if you ask me at the outset of the tournament whether you have predicted these four teams, not all four of them. Definitely not all four of them.
I had France and
And France and
Argentina
Argentina.
definitely.
Yeah.
Probably even England because of
One
their
only one among England and Spain. I
yeah,
definitely thought Portugal had a better chance, for example,
yeah,
to
yeah.
be to get there. And there are some certain other teams who also I
Uh,
was
I expected slightly more from the South American teams. Like I thought Colombia,
like
Switzerland,
Morocco.
surprise,
In a way,
Morocco.
if Morocco was not on the France side, I thought Morocco played very good football.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh, but just to complete my thoughts on it, Belgium whooped the ass of USA. Uh, Deservedly so. That was a very poor showing by USA. I think they never arrived on the pitch. I think that overturn of the red card had a negative effect on the team than the positive effect
On the player himself as well. I don't think he
on
performed to his potential.
Yeah.
right. And that is why one thing I'll say USA is next time learn from Argentina. Even when they get decisions in their favor, they
Yeah.
know how to make it feel as if the world is against them.
It
Deservedly
doesn't
so.
matter.
Right. Uh, yeah, I think just to close, I know I've gone on a rant, and just to close off, I don't think Argentina deserved to win 3-1 against Switzerland, right? I don't
One
think
should give a red
Against
card if you
Egypt,
can't even score
against
two
Egypt,
goals.
what do you think?
There are so many things.
Yeah, time will not be enough against Egypt. I think you were the one who told me about there was a play for a racism check or something. I don't know. The amount of people who are calling Messi a genius. Yes, Messi is a genius, but he's been forced to make like he is, it's almost as if the stage is being set for him to be a genius rather than him making the play to be a genius, right? At 70th minute, when it was 1-1 and Switzerland were in command, you know, VAR intervened. Why do all VAR interventions happen in the Argentina game? Point A. And why are all VAR interventions against the team playing again or for
No,
Argentina?
all
I
this
don't
No,
doesn't
know.
happen in the Argentina penalty box. It happens somewhere randomly in the middle of the pitch.
I think in this tournament there's a stat that the number of times the VAR has intervened, it has always favored the more established nation, except for one instance in Germany versus Paraguay. Except
Not
for that,
this. I've seen so many stats. Apparently, that's been the case since 24, whenever since the VAR has been introduced.
it,
So,
It's
yeah, Sneeko doesn't work. VAR favors someone else. Great.
I'm surprised by Sneagol. Like you can get
That
a like bad edge, fine nicks
I'll tell you what,
of the cricket
this
match.
shows they do not understand how to use Ultra Edge or Sneeko. You can't just say it's flat and you see that.
Yeah, there should be a disturbance throughout.
The physics around it, I will let Lalit explain it. He will do a great job of explaining the physics around
no
how ball mechanics works and why there is always a disturbance and how edges
dialing.
or
Simply dialing Gianni is always going to happen. If
my last thought before I need to drop off. Thank you guys for letting me go on this monologue. But my last thought is, I really wish to see a France versus England final. You know, um, and I'll tell you why. Because in my gym there were predictions, and if I get that right, I'll win something. So
oh,
it's
good,
purely it's
good.
purely for my winning purpose. I said France to win it, England to be second. So if that happens, I'll be like I'll be some seer. So
You're
let's
winning something.
I'm winning something. So let's see. But yeah, guys, thanks a lot. This has been, I think, like Kishore said it earlier, it's been a wonderful World Cup in terms of the quality of the play, in terms of the superstars shining. I never expected superstars. It generally doesn't happen that superstars shine, but this has been a World Cup where superstars have shown, and uh, whatever the host countries have been, I think Canada and Mexico have been great. Even USA, for all its
To an
faults,
extent, has been great.
has been great, especially
it,
when
it, it depends on whose country's fans you are. So
yeah,
let's.
that's let's me put it at that. But yeah, it's been a fun World Cup, and it's been fun covering it. And yeah, over to you guys. Yeah,
The only thing that is not against FIFA, and again, Gianni will win just for this, is 48 teams is working out. It is working
Yeah.
out. Expansion of 32 to 48 has been very, very good. So
Apparently, by
I
2030, it will be 64.
I mean, I think 64 would be better in terms of like you
distribution.
figuring out how everything works, yeah, than the 48 because that third
Hmm.
place kills me quite a lot.
Yeah,
That irritates me more.
but it depends on the length of the tournament and all of that. But that aside, I think 48 teams work because we have seen some really small nations do brilliant things, and that's amazing.
yeah. So bye, guys. Hope you enjoy the call. Yeah.
Bye.
Fine.
Have a good
Bye
day.
bye.
Yeah. Okay, so moving on from the big monologue that we had to going into in-depth analysis of what has happened, transpired to the last week, where I think we will be touching upon a few games. We might not be touching all the games, but we'll be touching upon the few games and few highlights that have happened through the week. And to start off that, what do you think was the best match of round of 16 for first now?
Oh,
For me,
round of
it's
16.
round of 16. Was it
Yeah,
Yeah,
Belgium.
Belgium,
Belgium versus USA?
Yeah,
Belgium, US
Belgium.
versus
Yeah,
USA.
that
I
that
was gonna
match,
ask.
I as so see, I will lay the context. I am a Chelsea fan. Okay, since
Good context.
since yeah, thanks. Since Lukaku said the statement of something like our whole season derailed. Since then, the club sold out. Many things have happened. Okay, we are still not recovering. We like you can literally just ask us world champions of what, and we don't have an answer. So
Of course, you shouldn't have an answer.
exactly, we are in turmoil. Okay, this is because of that man. And since then, I have always hate watched that like all his
Lukaku.
games. Yeah, and I have been successful. But this is the first time. And even the goalkeeper also I hated because of many different reasons. He just fought
Courtois.
for, yeah, he
Chelsea to Red
fought,
Madrid, bro. Chelsea to Madrid.
yeah. So it could have been our next Peter Cech, but no. So yeah, apart from the context, this is the first time I was supporting him like anything. I was like, come on, let them know who you are. So this is the first time I have loved watching Lukaku play since a very long time. I don't know why.
And his
And
performance at the end.
yeah,
No. So I will add to this. Everything is the same that Bhuvan said because Lukaku did all
Or
shenanigans at United
United.
though. And I'm a United fan. But only the last thing is different. I love that young kid is scoring goals left, right, and center, whereas this fellow does not know to touch the ball.
Decathlon. Yeah.
yeah,
I
The
thought
Decathlon.
we were linked to I thought we were linked to Decathlon, but I found out
That
we are not.
kid is
Like,
scoring goals like anything, man. That's brilliant to see Decathlon. I know Kevin De Bruyne must be dying inside thinking, why did this kid why is he not born few years earlier in my prime so that I could at least assist someone.
Also, KDB ex-Chelsea player.
If you take Chelsea's roster, everyone is ex-Chelsea only.
yeah.
In a way, true.
Okay. Hmm.
So I love that match.
But
Fully
that's true.
like whole. I think whoever loves football would have loved that match to the core. They would have been like, this is one time we want the world know that it's football and not soccer. So
So, but close to this, my other favorite was Brazil Norway. Clinical. The definition of clinical was laid out in that match. You play how much ever you want on the wing, do whatever time pass you want to
No,
do,
but
do
they were
anything.
good for first 80 minutes, I thought. Brazil were very good for the first 80 minutes.
No
It's just that they
clinicality
did not,
at all.
yeah,
No
they did not
clinicality.
convert their chances.
That's all I'm trying to say. And this is where it might seem as if going back to what Prashantana said, it might seem it might not appear. Odegaard was brilliant through and through. It was not about how many times you are visible. It's how many times you do things right off the ball and on the ball. And that team, and the way he used the entirety. So my complaint against the one match I had a little complaint against Odegaard was the one before that, round of 32, where they I
only
forgot.
finding Haaland.
Yeah, they were. He was only trying to find Haaland, but the way he improved by the time he came to Brazil was insane. He was using the entire breadth and he was running riot. So the problem is if you see even against England, again you guys won't like it, the number of shots on target or the number of shots, those stats, Norway is always also having very good numbers on because it's the end output that matters, and Odegaard has been doing brilliant there. And it is stupidity to think that Haaland cannot shoot from outside the box. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? You're giving him space
So
and then thinking, "Oh, I
that's
didn't
kind
expect that
of
he would."
like he has never done it. So I
So
mean, even I never thought he would do it. Even
that is
even I didn't think
It,
he
stupidity.
would do
it
it. I
does
thought
not
he
The
would.
amount,
matter.
I,
That
I
is
thought he would pass into
stupidity.
Sorloth.
the
You
amount. Why would he pass
before
it?
even going into the goal, he turned around and he started celebrating because he knew this was a chance.
Yeah, that
This was
was yeah.
icing on the cake. He
He,
gave it to
he
him and
he
he
could have
scored.
made tea, drank tea, like digested the tea, and still taken a shot. None
Shot.
of the Brazilian players would have come.
Nobody came, right? They were all waiting. I don't know what they were waiting for.
What kind of a game is that? That shows clinicality. That's all
Also,
I'm
I
trying to say.
think after Neymar entered, Brazil showed some urgency. Even like uh, before that,
Yeah,
there was nothing. So
nothing.
Bro,
maybe Ancelotti could have brought him at 60 or
I,
something.
I'd,
No,
I'd,
and
I'd say
and
that
also
Neymar
right,
also does not have the game
I
in
mean, he
make for
doesn't have
saying
legs. I'm
he
not
doesn't have
saying he doesn't.
legs. Yeah.
He
The
and
doesn't
thing
have
is,
and the
legs, but he could have run the midfield. Is what I'm trying to say.
so I think there's a good opportunity for me to talk. This is where I think Brazil really started going south is since 2006 World Cup. Yeah, 2006 World Cup, Ronaldinho had a poor showing. So by 2010, I don't know if you guys remember Dunga. Dunga was the coach of Brazil, and he dropped Ronaldinho altogether. And there was no one, only Kaká was playing, and Kaká was at peak. Ronaldinho was did not have a good 2006, but you are stupid not to use a 29-year-old Ronaldinho in the 2010. And at that point of time, the original R9 was also only 33. So these guys really disregard their talent. It started disregarded their talent and started doing stupid things. And even in 2014, I think Kaka was injured by then, and it was only Neymar, and they were lost to 7-0 to Germany. So it's a steady decline, and now they do
But this is
not
the
have
first time they
creators.
have not even qualified for
All in
quarterfinals.
quarters, yeah.
First
So
time ever.
it's a steady decline. That's what I'm trying. It's not a problem of now. They steadily decline, and they do not have any creators now.
But also, I don't like the statement of Brazil will always fail if these players keep playing in Europe. I don't agree to that statement.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
mean,
so.
yes, they don't play the South American way of
Joga
brute,
Bonito.
harsh.
No, or not South American, Brazil way of Joga Bonito. That's
Yeah,
what they are
Brazil
saying,
way
right?
of Chuka Benito. But I still think they are far better players who still can do
Ex-
something.
Exactly. So, yeah, maybe there is an ounce of truth to this, but that's not it, right? Because you can still form a system around it. If you do not want to create, my problem with Brazil throughout the tournament was they
No,
never looked to
creation was
create.
there. Finishing was not there.
No, not even, no
Even the
creation. The
creation was
extent of
not
creation
there,
is not there, man. If you see in the match against Norway, okay,
except
I'm not saying
except
Matthews
for
played
Vinny.
it,
Except for Vinny,
Except
there
for
was
Vinny.
no creation.
and
So
they knew
Rafinha
how to
was
stop
also
Vinny.
injured. That did not
They
help.
knew how to stop Vinny as well. They just made sure Vinny was running on the line and they were covering for this. That's it.
Yeah.
The problem is if you're only going to do that wing play in this modern day and age and don't have any center conversions, that's going to be a problem too. You need someone to play the 10 role and they don't have any 10 role. And I'm not saying Matheus Cunha is a great striker, but he's not that bad a striker too. Bruno got 21 assists by assisting that fellow also.
I think they missed Paqueta because Paqueta got injured.
Paqueta
So
got
if
injured. But I don't think Paqueta really showed that well too. I think Rafinha, I
yeah,
agree. Rafinha was a big
Rafinha is
miss.
more. Yeah.
yeah, I mean Rafinha, like if they lost quite a lot of these kind of players. Rafinha, Paqueta, uh, Neymar never came,
Not full
and
Neymar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
not full Neymar,
And you
and
can't trust Casemiro any longer, dude. You can't
yeah,
keep
and
Casemiro as your midfielder and think that
also
you will survive.
Also there.
Rodrigo is also a big miss for them.
Rodrigo is a miss on the right. Yeah, at least they would have had people on the right. I understand about the injuries, but I think they still are lacking that core central midfielders. Everyone you're talking
Yeah.
about is still an attacker in this
Even their
modern game.
left back and right back. I mean, come on, man, change. We can't continue with
Yeah,
Alexander and Danilo for forever.
exactly. How long will Danilo play, man? And I think Marquinhos is also ending now. I don't even
Yeah,
Yeah,
trust their I won't even trust their centre backs anymore. I mean, Gabriel is good, but who else with Gabriel?
Gabriel is good, but yeah.
But I
I
think
think there
one
is
more thing is
one.
the thing, right? The
Bremer is there.
penalty.
Bremer is a good
Let's
defender.
see how he
Mm.
Yeah, that penalty
Penalty.
also.
Why didn't
Yes,
Vinny take it? I don't get
yeah.
it. It should have been Vinny. And this is the pattern, right, nowadays where people don't want to take penalties because they're afraid that if they miss, they'll be trolled.
no,
But
no, no. Ancelotti said that
No,
they
he was
determined that Bruno was the second best
yeah.
taker for them, third best taker for them.
Third mistake over the last 1 year they did analysis. I don't know what
Yeah, I
analysis.
don't understand
And
what analysis because Vinny has done
Rafinha
it
was
for the
number
best
one.
of the best. Yeah,
Rafinha was number one. I don't know their number two.
Neymar
Number
was
two.
two. Neymar was
Neymar
two.
was two, and three was Bruno Guimaraes.
Bruno.
And Bruno Guimaraes never looked like he could convert.
no,
And
From
he
the
Vinny was
was
outset, he
fifth
never
or
looked.
sixth in that list.
no,
No, he was
but
not even there in the top seven or something like that. I
Top
heard to that.
five, yeah.
no, but he was so timid, right? With Vinny, at least you would have like it doesn't matter how many stimulations you have done on the match day, who is your big player and who can hold the nerves, right? It you could have clearly on the match day used that bit of a thing. The situation, right? I think considering the situation where I think Norway were already ahead at that point, if I'm not wrong, or mm,
No,
One
no,
nil,
no.
I think it was 1-0.
1-0, 1.
Yeah, 1-0,
yeah,
1-0. Yeah, 1-0.
1-0, 1-0.
Yeah,
So
1-0 ahead. Yeah.
yeah, ahead. Norway were ahead. It could have been simply you could have given to Vinny. He could have done it. That is what I feel like, right? You not see that is Bruno Gomez. I'm not saying Bruno Gomez, but he's still young. He's still coming up. He's still
No,
He's
that's the
20, 28, 29.
yeah,
No, but
28, 29.
like
I think
Vinny,
his limit.
but like Vinny is that star boy player who has done it at Madrid, right? You
No, no,
can't compare it to a Guimaraes at
I'm
Newcastle.
no that yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. That is so. It's because he's playing in PL or just because he's playing for the Newcastle does not mean Bruno Guimaraes is a creator. Something that is conflating is that typically to an extent, right? I do like midfielders taking penalties. They have a
Also,
certain
all,
level of level headedness
yeah.
and they see things and stuff like that. But Bruno Guimaraes was not ready. We knew should have been the guy who should have been taking the penalty.
Also, like we should also look like Brazil always used to post big names, right? Who like is the next big name apart from Vinny? Are we hearing any big names from any positions?
Hendrick, Hendrick.
Rafinha, if
Hendrick, no
Why not
man,
Hendrick?
no
Really?
man. He needs to prove something at least.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
don't
you
think
said
Endrick is still
upcoming
there.
star, right?
Yeah, upcoming star. Okay, like
Matlab,
wouldn't
upcoming
you?
matlab still be like I'd say like Olise or Olise is young enough. Like Olise or you would say who would be other
Eze,
Eze to an extent. And
Two
I
way.
don't believe in
Bellingham,
I don't
Bellingham.
dude Elliot Anderson, which I will come to Elliot Anderson later, but so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Like
Okay. Fair
even
enough.
I would say like Lewis Hall types. Lewis Hall, England didn't pick and went with him. It's stupid of England, but something
That's
like
Chelsea
that kind of.
fans.
He's a Newcastle player now.
So, oh, sorry. My bad.
Ex Chelsea, but he's a
Ex Chelsea.
Newcastle.
Everybody is still changing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's move on to Portugal, Spain. The most
Yeah,
irritating match
yeah.
of
I
that
think,
round of 16.
yeah, I think after speaking about Brazil, you have to speak about Portugal again. Let's go on a
Yeah.
rant on that. Yeah, I felt
Or you want to give a gap and then
No,
talk
no,
yeah,
about
no.
some
Let's
No, no,
better
no.
finish.
Let,
matches
Let's
let,
in
finish
let's
it.
complete it.
Let's finish it off.
I don't know what we want to
You-
say about that. That man, did you? I don't know if you guys follow him. I don't know why I follow him on Insta. He's putting his you know 2 days after they went out, he put Euros. The
Euros
time they
is
won the
better
Euro,
than
yeah. No,
World
no.
Cup.
The time they won the Euros, he put that into his Insta and saying that oh the glory or something like that. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, you lost a World Cup in round of 16. With have some shame, okay? Don't come on Insta for a while. Have some shame.
No, he said nobody has achieved more than him. Before him, nothing has happened. Bro, they
In
finished
Portugal.
third. They finished third
Yeah,
with that great man. I forget his name.
the Madrid dude. Figo.
Raul.
Figo
No,
and
no,
Raul.
not Figo.
Raul.
Even before that. Even before that. Wait, I'll tell you his name. But yeah, I don't understand the slander of Portugal all of a sudden as if he's only the one who is all Lord Savior for him.
So I think Portugal lost the minute they picked Roberto Martinez.
Yeah, true.
To
Because he
me, yeah.
doesn't know how to use that midfield. He absolutely
He,
doesn't know how to use that
Golden generation
midfield.
Belgium midfield, he ruined. Golden generation Portugal midfield, he's ruining. He's gone. I mean, I don't think you'll have Bruno next time. He's done. If you have Bruno next time, again you're committing a mistake. Bruno shouldn't be there next time.
So
Bernardo will not be there next time.
the new coach Rui Garcia, he has told
Yeah.
no like I will take Ronaldo as well for
Wait,
the
for next World
Euros,
Cup,
Euros and World Cup if he is willing to play.
45. Okay. You want to
Eusebio.
play?
Eusebio. With Eusebio, Portugal finished third.
Oh, that's quite a yeah. That's quite a while ago. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, whatever it is. But
No, no, yeah.
Portugal did well,
Was
right? They
no, no.
finished third.
Eusebio was a pretty sought after
Yeah.
player. Yeah.
And with Figo, they finished fourth. That was Ronaldo's, I think, first 2006, I think it
First six.
was.
Yeah. Yeah. And Figo
Yeah.
was really good. Yeah.
Yeah, they finished
Figo.
fourth in that.
Yeah.
And it was Figo and Raul, not Ronaldo.
Figo, Raul, and Zeko. Yeah.
Right. So you don't come out and say that it is you who has done good for Portugal. You have done nothing.
Because it was Nations League. They won. And that man is such so I will put a lot of blame on him and then on Martinez. So I think Kishore was the person who said, right, that I think it's his responsibility to step down to, which I agree. Case in point,
No,
Kohli and Sharma. Sorry for the
also
hard pinch.
should have gotten out at 60, right? Why the fuck do you want to play the whole 90?
Or come at
Or
60.
120. If you would have
120.
given,
Or
if you would have let him,
120.
you would
It
have
was
played
almost one.
120.
Yeah. Because
Or
all the 5 changes were done.
or come in 60, man. You are aged. Come when the defenders are tired. Then they can still not stop you completely.
It was
Why
so.
are you so adamant about playing starting the World Cup? Starting every match. You have to be the top. And see, again, to answer, so as I said, uh, according to me, Ronaldo first, Martinez second. To an extent, I'll still blame their midfield because their midfield आंख बंद करके. Am I stuck? I think I'm stuck.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and I think
But go ahead, we
going
can hear
from
you.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're back.
yeah, that midfield should be able to create slash score. Should do
And
it.
they create from where is what I think, right?
No, create from where? Like,
Everyone was saying, why aren't you putting in the box? Who is in the box? Do I should only create for Ronaldo with 4 defenders
learn,
around him?
learn from Jude. Who is there up top? Who? Bruno, bloody idiot. You know how to score
No,
goals. No? Shut up
is
and run into the
Ronaldo
box.
is Ronaldo coming back as Kane?
He won't celebrate.
No, so
You
you're
don't need to
so
come back. Are you saying Bruno track back? I mean, Bruno is a player who will track back, but did he have the major responsibility of tracking back in Portugal? No. I think Portugal defense was fine, for not as great
No,
as
but he
or
was more
as good as.
more scared about his defense only, right? That is why he was so defensive, where you are not even letting bloody
Bruno and Vitinha to do that work.
Vitinha to go ahead, or even
Nuno Mendes.
Nuno
Bruno.
Mendes. So
No,
that is
not
the other
Bruno
problem.
Mendes, but yeah.
Nuno Mendes got injured. Who is the other midfielder, man? Vitinha, the
Who's the other
PSG,
midfielder?
João
PSG duo.
Neves.
João
Chao
Neves.
João
Neves.
Neves.
So I think finally in this match against Spain, they played Neves, Vitinha, and Bruno.
Vitinha and Bruno,
They
yes.
should have decided that Vitinha and Neves will take care of the midfield and Bruno should play a little ahead, or vice versa. Vitinha should play ahead and Bruno will take. So they
Bruno
should
was in
have
the wing.
decided.
Bruno
Yeah,
was in the bloody wing.
it
Huh?
was.
Why the
I'm not.
fuck are you starting João
I am.
Felix
Yeah,
and not Leo?
yeah, exactly. Again, you don't have pace. You should have started Liao. So I think they have a. It's very irritating that this team lost, and I don't see this team coming back. That's my problem. I think this team will have a hard time coming back because they'll have, of course, they still have a lot of talent.
That will be a prime position to win, right? Home World Cup. All your midfielders are in their prime.
Who are you
Mm.
saying will be in their prime?
No one will. No, Bruno will be out. Vitinha and
Bruno
Neves
out,
might.
No,
Silva
no.
out.
Uh,
Bruno is what, 30 now? 34?
no,
You should
no,
still.
Bruno is 32 or 34.
33, 33, I guess. Bruno is almost my age.
Yeah, Bruno is
Um,
31.
31. So he'll be 35.
35.
You
35.
see, as a midfielder, 35, you can't use him. So the KDB now.
Modric, bro.
No, Modric is the
Modric is
one
Modric.
person who is, yeah, Modric is Modric. I think he trained with the CR7. That idiot somehow made him somehow into a meta-human. But him aside, which midfielder? I not able to see KDB play because the prime KDB, आँख बंद करके he could do whatever the hell he wants to. I'm not able to
And
look at him
with
play.
Charles de Cutler in the front scoring goals left, right, and
Yeah,
center.
that exactly. So I think they would have done much better if there was better KDB. But I think that will be the problem with Bruno also. So it'll be Vitinha. I I agree with you. I think it's still a good chance because there is Vitinha, Neves, Nuno Mendes. But I don't think that they'll still lack the attacking. They'll still lack the Ruben Neves. Sorry, Ruben Diaz will get older. Who is their
Yeah.
other center back?
Goncalo and Asu.
Uh,
Low in Asia.
yeah, he's so the problem is I don't see them doing very well in their home World Cup too. At least they did the right thing by sacking Roberto Martinez. Apparently, just because he won Nations League, you shouldn't get him back. After looking at what he did with Belgium,
And also, like, not only taking Ronaldo, why the fuck would you take Trincao with you? What is he providing you?
And you are not even. I forget who's their striker, man. I keep forgetting his name now.
Goncalo
Ramos.
Ramos.
Ramos. Don't even use Ramos, and Ramos was a really good tool even in the Euros or even previously. At least sub him
Previous
in.
World Cup as well. Yeah.
Previous World Cup as in sub him in. Felix is not in the form of like, okay, you can start with Felix because at least he's stacking well. What is João Cancelo giving you? Why not start with Dallo? What the hell is your
Yeah.
problem of starting? João Cancelo was the most. I see why I some okay now Pep has gone out of Man City, so I can praise him happily. So, but bloody hell, man, Pep has a vision, dude. He kicked out Sane. He's like, fuck, I don't want Sane. Get out. He didn't want Cancelo. Get out. And you can see why too. These players are so incomplete.
And also, why the fuck is Pedro Neto starting all the games when
Pedro,
he's not
oh my
providing?
god.
Why is not Conceição there? Conceição could have provided much more attacking threat.
He had a
Dude,
blister in his leg and still bloody he started with him
yeah,
in the in the
yeah.
round of 16. What the
And dude,
hell?
they behaved as a Wolves finished second up behind Arsenal. Dude, that's not the case.
No, he's a
Okay.
Chelsea player.
Pedro Neto was also, oh, he moved to Chelsea. Oh. That's even great.
Chelsea.
Yeah.
That's even great. That you are taking that. Sorry,
Oh, Enzo
And
Wolves
Maresca
player.
loved him.
like considering all of that and putting it all together, right? So whatever
Also,
happened with
Joao
Portugal,
Felix, Chelsea player.
we'll have a lot of Chelsea players, a lot of time for them. But considering all that has happened, right? See, so this is the biggest problem that not only so similar to what we're talking about, Basball, McCallum, you everybody around the world were saying you cannot start with Ronaldo when everybody was saying, why did you become deaf and not hear to it? And talk to that man and say, it is fine. You are a legend. We will get you the World Cup. Come in and play at the end, finish off. So this is where I think there's a lot of things that they could have done well, but they didn't do, and they lost. Moving on from the round of 16, I think we'll come back to other teams as well. In quarterfinals, what do you think was the best game?
Uh, Sorry, round of 16, one more I will go.
Okay.
We have to give credit to Cape Verde. I mean, I think it was Cape Verde, right?
No, no,
No,
Cape
it's
no.
Verde.
Cape
32.
Verde
That's
went on to
32.
32.
Round
That's
to
32.
You
32.
can keep shouting out
Sorry,
to Cape
sorry.
Verde.
Yeah.
Great,
Yeah.
They-
great
Sorry.
tournament.
Egypt
Yeah.
versus
No, I
Argentina.
think yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll finish off Egypt.
Okay.
No, I think we'll have to do it.
Okay, let's
We'll
keep
have to do it
keep
Yeah.
with Switzerland.
Argentina's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
we'll
have to
have to
do it
keep
with Switzerland. Yeah.
Yeah.
we'll keep
Shout out to
Argentina
Mexico. That
going.
was a good game.
Yeah.
But yeah, England were a better team.
Yeah.
Jude was a better player, if you want to put it that way.
Dude, that Mexico team does not have anyone, okay? If they are able to
Yeah,
score
yeah,
two
yeah.
goals against you with aging, not age, no, aged, not aging, Raul Jimenez at the up top, you should look at yourself sometimes.
I mean that you can
So
say for the
going ahead,
whole Argentina team as well.
I will.
go,
I will.
Yeah.
That's why I said that semi-final. I'm not considering that semi-final to exist. Anyway,
sticking to the same England team, I'll pick my best quarterfinal to be Norway England compared to any other because
it
that
was
was the
robbed.
most
It was
entertaining.
robbed.
That was the most entertaining
It
match
was robbed.
because it was end to end on both ends compared to
From a
any
pure
other quarterfinal.
footballing perspective, though I feel very, very bad for Morocco, for me, France versus Morocco is very good. Clinical, excellent game,
Yeah,
beautiful game. It was brilliant. For me, it was France
that,
and Morocco. From a game perspective.
yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunate for Morocco, but I think okay, this is where I'll throw my hot take. I think they might be finalists next time around in their home World Cup because
I hope
they
so.
will be at that exact age bracket that is required, like
Mm,
in general of 28 for the what do we call it? Average age of 28 when they go into the next World Cup.
Yeah, but the thing
So
is, it'll depend on again Gianni the master. But hopefully they get a decent bracket and not go always in group of deaths. I think they have the skill to come up to. Yeah, they were really good. They played really good football through and through. They deserve to play. They deserve. I mean,
against France,
yeah, both
I
times.
think
Last time semis,
let
they were defeated by
yeah,
France. This time quarters, they defeated by France. France is too difficult to beat. And
I mean let's complete France over here. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
my
And
God, what a team is it?
The
Like
pathetic quarterfinal, but the
to
way they got through that round of 16,
the
sorry,
round of
not
16,
round of 16.
pathetic.
Brilliant the way Mbappe responded, the way Olise responded
Yeah,
after the
and
match and all of that.
after the man, the outside press and what the Paraguayan
Yeah.
politician said, so on
so
and so on, it was very bullshit. But what really pissed me off was off the balls fouls of Paraguay were not given. Man, he's hitting all his head. At some point, you bloody have to say that
No
this is
yellows
insane.
for Paraguay. No yellows.
and
Oh
France got
my.
2.
France got 3.
sorry,
Yeah,
yeah,
go on. Yeah. Finish your answer.
sorry
Your
to
point.
cut you guys off topic, but Sinner won once again. Zverev doing Zverev things, as I said.
Said. Okay. It's okay.
Yeah, coming back to
Yeah. Good ball.
France.
Yeah,
Good shout out.
Yeah,
yeah.
But
I
so
think
apart,
apart from so that game, right? This France team is so clinical. It's like it's with both with the ball and without the ball, right? They're not. So this is one team that is not worried that they don't have the ball. If you take any other team in this World Cup, once they lose the ball, they panic. This is one team. Even if they don't have the ball, they're like, okay, fine, we'll go back, we'll defend. And
Yeah, what
the
I
thing is,
expected exactly happened, right? I was like,
do you guys
don't
did
do
you guys
any
hear this stat?
good.
They are one of the least running team. They are the team that ran the
Yeah,
least.
bro,
They are
we
so
talked about
good.
it in the last match.
this
Yeah.
yeah,
this team is so
Last
scary that N'Golo Kante has not played yet.
Yeah,
N'Golo
Chelsea
Kante,
plug, but he won't play because I think he deserves to play, but they have some soft corner for Rabiot.
no,
no,
but
the
even
Yeah.
thing
They
is,
when
should,
Rabiot is doing it right, it's not even though they have soft corner for Rabiot, he is still
Okay. Let me
yeah,
read out the team for you. Dembele, Olise, Mbappe. Okay, the commander Mbappe. Behind him,
Do it.
you have
No, do it.
do
Due.
it.
The
Again,
4.
sorry, let do it. Sorry, four. Due. Then you have Rabiot, Chumeni. Behind you have Upamecano. You have
Saliba,
Saliba,
Saliba. Saliba is at his
D-
prime. Then you have
Digne,
Lucas Digne and who is the other guy?
uh,
Kunde.
Jules Koundé,
So
and the keeper.
Mike Mignan. How
and
are you
Mike Mignan.
forgetting?
Mike. Two players are masquerading there. Does not matter whether whoever plays there. Lucas Digne, Adrian Rabiot. Sub them for anyone. You have 9 superstars on that pitch. 9. They are
No,
playing the game.
even if Digne goes out, it's Hernandez who's coming in.
Hernandez.
Theo Hernandez
Yeah.
comes in.
That's what I'm saying. Theo Hernandez, Lucas Digne does not matter. Adrian Rabiot, you put anyone, it won't matter. That's what I'm telling you.
Kante does not matter.
Adrian
You
Rabiot
get
is
out
freely
bring
getting
in
shots.
Barcola,
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Barcola, exactly. Barcola does not matter.
Or
You-
if you want a target man, push
Yeah.
Mbappe in a wing
And
and bring in Mateta or
Mateta, yeah.
Mateta.
This team is so good that Rabiot is able to shoot from anywhere he wants, and he's not getting scolded.
That was so
I would
irritating.
have given him
That
belts.
was so bloody irritating of him.
I would have
shooting from
given him
anywhere.
belts if it was anyone else. But man, my God, they are creating. So my expectation of this team was so high that I felt that their Paraguay they did not play well against well enough against
Oh,
Paraguay.
no,
No,
but
it's
I
not playing
was
well
like
enough, right?
exactly what it happened.
Yeah.
I was like, give the ball to Due, let him go into the penalty box, let him he will be fouled. He will
Yeah.
be fouled and he will get a
No,
penalty.
that's what I am just saying that they should have drawn more fouls. Bloody act,
But
bloody
it's not
learn
being
from
given, right?
Argentina.
It's
Bloody
not
learn from
being given, right?
Stop playing advance. Only say don't that idiot. Bloody your Mbappe is
Mbappe.
injured there. You're running with the ball from side. Why?
Yeah, they were unnecessarily they were fast in that Paraguay game. They were unnecessarily fast. They could have slowed the game down.
Yeah.
Mbappe should have given lessons to the whole France team because he has learned from the best of the best.
Exactly. The best of the best.
Neymar.
And the problem is he knows what to do. The rest of the team does not know. He's walking down. Olise taking the ball and running. I'm like, bloody stop, no. Draw
Yeah,
the foul, take the foul.
no, even he sometimes is not doing it right. Even he sometimes is
Mbappe is also
running off
quick,
with the
no.
game. No,
All of
that
these
is
players are too quick.
yeah.
That is
I don't
also
know.
an issue.
I
And
don't
they're
know why. So that is where I felt, and somehow sometimes I feel that they're trying to be the ambassadors of the game, which is not required. Which
a little too cute, a
eh,
little too okay. But what I love about this team is this team loves to play together. My take is that this is the best Mbappe I've seen till now. And I don't know whether I'll see this Mbappe anywhere else. This is the best Mbappe. My goodness, this team just loves to play together and they're so good, man. They are so good together.
This is
I
not the
and
same Dembele that was a Dembele for Mbappe, by the way. This is a very different Dembele.
Yeah, I mean the Dembele improved, so I'm guessing Dembele will be very different Dembele. Olise is like, I don't care, bro.
This
I will
is
keep
no.
giving balls. You guys
I mean,
enjoy with whatever you want.
this is what Henry does to you, right? Henry manages for 2 years and he gives you like Olise, Barcola, Due.
Yeah,
My God.
and amazing. And Mbappe also is being selfless. He has 3 assists. So everyone's talking about his goal output. He has 3 assists, and he's
Three.
happily going out after he scores 2 goals. He's
Yeah,
not the same Mbappe of Madrid where he's going to fight with Jude and be like, "Okay, give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the
and
ball."
also the next coach, Zizou. Think what Zizou will transform this team to.
Eh, Fair, but I think Deschamps is a really good coach. At some point, yeah, I think I will. I mean, I think Zizou will be good because Zizou also
he was
knows
Of
the
how to
course,
winning
manage.
captain
I'm
also, right? Deschamps was the winning captain as well,
yeah,
right?
Was a winning captain in
I
98.
I'm
Yeah, he was the
no
winning captain
disres
in Euros.
yeah, no disrespect to Deschamps. I'm just saying that the team is in such a level that Deschamps has already like the, the only team to beat in this whole World Cup is France.
Yeah,
Before the
from
tournament
beginning.
only,
Mm,
Yeah,
yeah.
from the beginning.
so so that you
Previous
can
World
say,
Cup
but
itself.
no, I would say that, but you could have got a lot of player egos, right? The way Deschamps managed the player egos,
Goes.
and
That is the biggest
I
thing.
don't know what he has done, but he has pulled it together as a team, right? We have seen last time, like there are few instances where a team of superstars who used to go together, but they couldn't work together. But this man somehow,
Case in point, it's coming home.
England,
They know it very
yeah,
well.
England, yeah. But
Frank
Zizou
Lampard,
has done
Steven
it
Gerrard,
at Madrid
that is the only
with
thing. Yeah, I think Zizou also knows to do it. But that is the biggest thing, as Kishore said. That is the mark of Deschamps, where he was able to do. So, and it's not somehow even the players, you can see in players also. As soon as they score the goal, they go towards Deschamps. They really love him. It's a very nice team, man. It's very nice to see a team like this where they really like playing with each other. You
yeah,
could
but
say if you have that much
Morocco also
talent, of course you like playing with each other. You could say that.
maybe all go back to France and play together.
No,
Morocco was
but
also great. It's just that
yeah, yeah.
they met this
Yeah,
France.
They made this unstoppable wall.
Yeah.
the like it's an interesting pick that Saibari to Man City. Like he will be much more crucial for them. I think it's Saibari only.
Cyber is good.
Okay,
Yeah,
Yeah,
moving from one semi-finalist to the second one, their opponent Spain, the team that didn't look at all convincing for this entire World Cup, but somehow moved into
courtesy
semi-finals.
of World Cup.
courtesy
Um,
of Dialing Gianni,
Or no,
I
courtesy
don't.
of Portugal.
courtesy of
And
Portugal.
This
That's
is
true.
true.
Not
Yeah,
Gianni, courtesy of Portugal. That's
yeah.
true.
So, what do you think? What do you think for the campaign so far in the round of 16 and 32? Do you really think uh, do Spain only have a couple of players? Is it do they only have Mr. Emil Lamal and nothing else? Because only
no,
he
it's
No,
keeps running.
I'll
it's
tell you.
Lamine Yamal and Mikel Merino. That's it. Mikel Merino will just pop up out of nowhere and be like,
For me, it's still slightly controversial take, but just because he's not in that outfit and is in this outfit, I can still take it. They have the one of the best top three midfielders in the world. I can say best, but because of recent injury, that's fair. They have Rodri, dude. He will orchestrate. But who the hell is going to do anything beyond that? There should be
No, but
someone to do it.
I think Pedri was also good. Like I don't think the
No, yeah,
midfield has been decent.
I have no complaint against Pedri. I'm not saying I have complaint against Pedri. Fair. Yeah, if you extend it, then midfield is fine. Exactly. but there is no one.
There's no finishing.
And
Yeah.
and the problem I have with this pain and the way the media is taking it and the way they're showing it, and I think it's a lot of media take just for sale. Lamine is not their main guy. As you said, their midfield is their main output. Uh, for me, again, yeah, Lamine is being touted as the again that is stupid American commentary can say that the best teenager since Pele in the 50s, which I don't agree. But he's good. I'm
So
not
I
saying he's
think they
not
are
good.
trying to compare across the sports, right? With Wanyama,
Hmm.
Yamal, and Vaibhav in a way of the
That
teenagers running sports
that
kind of a thing.
and even within the sport they're saying Pele where they're missing the god in between for whatever reason. But just to put to the fact, the thing is once this three midfield is getting the ball to him, there is no one else beyond that. And Saliba and Juan Cano are not stupid people. They'll easily know what to do.
No,
And
everyone shut down Yamal, right? Like
yeah, everyone shut down him.
you
Yeah,
are expecting too much of him at
no, exactly. I
such
think
a
the Spain team is expecting too much of him. Why
yeah,
most of the balls are going directed towards Jamal? Why?
yeah.
They don't have
You
anyone
are
on
not
the.
looking from the left. You're not.
Yeah, you're not looking.
Also
But
we are
there's Nico
forgetting
Williams,
that
right? But Nico
Nico is
Williams has
injured.
been
Is
Nico
absent.
is
Yeah,
Nico is only
injured.
coming off the bench. He's only
Yeah.
coming off the bench.
he's been absent quite
yeah
a lot. Yeah.
we are also forgetting that Spain loves the ball, right? They love to play with the ball. France has no problem with it. Like one counter attack and the whole
No,
defense is gone.
And
no,
they
let's
can
only
build
talk
again
about
counter.
Spain. Let's
Let's
not
talk about
go to
what has
France.
No,
happened
Spain,
yet.
I'm like
Spain till now and what
I'm
has happened?
Yeah.
no, I'm talking about Spain in terms of the defense. Like they have
Yeah,
not
yeah.
conceded any goals or
They have
anything. Like
conceded
one
now
goal
with Belgium.
Hmm.
Yeah, one.
with Belgium, right? Like if Belgium is able to create, Portugal being stupid of not doing that.
But it was
If
Decathlon
Belgium,
again, right?
yeah, then they have not faced any
Good.
good attacking team,
Yeah.
right? Till
No,
yet.
I'll say the flip of it. You're not even able to score one goal against Cabo Verde. One goal against Cabo Verde.
Or Portugal until the dying minutes.
At least Portugal is a team. You can assume.
No, it's not.
Cabo Verde,
It's not. The midfield was absent for Portugal, but okay, whatever. Let's keep Portugal
let's say
aside. But
Ruben Diaz, yeah. But their
yeah,
output is so limited. How many? I think that should be the team that scored the least goals and came to semis. I don't know which team
Yeah.
did it, but this
No,
barely
it
scored
will
any
be.
goals. It's so stupid. They what Clutchman Mikel Merino, I don't know, but it feels so stupid to say that you're able to come to semis with barely scoring any goals. And as Bowen said, the opposition is not taking the advantage in Portugal. In who did they defeat in
Belgium.
quarters? In yeah, what can you expect in Belgium? But even then, Belgium scored like a goal. So I felt
It
yeah they were
required heroic efforts of Marino again for you
again
to
for you to defeat Belgium.
yeah.
And Belgium is for not trying to throw shade on them, but it is a waning side, right? It's clearly a waning side. So they were pretty lucky in their on their route till semis. Of course, they can say we defeated Portugal, and that's Portugal's problem. That should be Portugal's conscience killing them till next World Cup. That it would have been their route till semis.
Morocco last time, Spain this time.
This time it would have, and I think the only team again. Sorry for the digression. That would have that if they played properly would have been fun to watch is France versus Portugal. If there was any team I thought that could play well against France, if they played well, would have been Portugal. Again, sorry for the digression. Coming back, so Spain, yeah, I don't see. Yeah, I don't know. I think their attacking output is very poor. For example, they touted a lot of Oyarzabal. I think in knockouts he barely scored a goal. I don't think he scored a goal in knockouts at
No,
all since
and
2022.
he
Zero.
is zero.
Danny Olmo did
who
not score a goal.
Danny Olmo
No,
is
uh,
playing 10. How are you
Yeah,
expecting Olmo to
ex-
score?
what is Spain's
no.
Olmo
bench?
Oyarzabal scored two in knockouts, both
knockout. I
against
know
Austria.
Olmo was their output last time, bro. That's why they play him
Yeah,
10.
yeah, yeah.
No, like what's their bench?
No, Fabian
Nico,
Ruiz. There's Nico.
Ferran Torres.
There's Ferran Torres.
Who else is there?
They have a decent enough bench.
Bro,
I think,
please.
did they take Gavi or did they not take Gavi?
They
No,
have
Gavi is
Gavi.
injured again. They have Gavi. I
They
don't know. I
have
thought
He
he
is
was
Gavi.
not.
part of the team, but I don't
No,
know. He's not
he
starting.
has not played any.
He's not.
But
Yeah.
He'll not start because
I
he's
don't.
injured. I
He's
mean,
injured.
he was injured.
I don't know whether he'll come also because, as you said,
Yeah,
the midfield does not seem to be the biggest problem.
and they have Grimaldo. So none.
Grimaldo.
So
Grimaldo could
now,
have been an output from where they could have created, but I don't think he's going that way. Because Kukurea, nobody can replace Kukurea. No, I don't understand this obsession of Kukurea everywhere.
Real
I
Madrid
genuinely don't
starting
rate him as a
center.
player. Yeah, I
That's
genuinely
fine.
don't rate him as a
I think
player.
right now their goal scorer is also be Kukurea only. Apparently, they have no one else. Everything Kukurea.
Ex-Chelsea.
I know. We know. So, what will you talk about the squad? I'm not understanding. They're from.
No,
So
they will fall against France for sure. It's very difficult for them. They have to be very defensively
But
astute.
to be honest, with this, I think kind of similar lineup and same team, they beat France twice
But
just before, like,
one
uh,
friendlies and one Euro.
yeah,
yeah,
One friendlies and one Euro,
one
right?
year.
yeah,
Fair, fair enough. But I think they had their midfield was completely
Go.
fit, and I think Nico was fit.
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Uh,
think without Nico, I think it'll be difficult for them to
Yeah.
because it's
The left
see,
is looking too bad.
and this is the thing I'll tell about this France, right? I don't know how they turn up in World Cup very differently. Again, it's a
World Cup
knockout match.
Mbappe,
Yeah,
World Cup
exactly.
Mbappe is a different kind of Mbappe.
Beast and the Dembele is on a different level. But you can say it's a knockout match. I'm not. Yeah, it's not like this chance of Spain winning is zero. They might, but it's not. They're not playing a kind of football which is giving a lot of confidence. From a time
Going
Torres and David Villa, again, our talk on WhatsApp group, getting it out here. They really do not have a striker. This feels shocking to me. How can a
Yeah.
country that is so? I think again, this is what when I praise Pep,
Tiki Taka has ruined for
yeah,
Spain.
where I'm going to praise Pep, I'm also going to scold him. That dude really ruined Spanish football. There is no output only now. They want to just play passes internally, but they don't know when to take it forward.
Okay, I have a very
so that,
weird question.
that is the biggest criticism of them, right? They're only cycling the ball. So it
Yeah,
is like you the from the build up from the defenders, they pass it to Pedri or Rodri, and then you go through either Olmo or
Yamal.
Yamal, and then you keep on
comes back,
cycling the ball, cycling the ball, and then ball is gone.
gone.
Okay,
And one interception. Go on, ask your question. Sorry.
yeah. Uh, if Spain gets knocked out by France, like we are still giving Spain a good amount of chance, right? So if
Some chance.
Spain
Yeah.
gets yeah, if
Mm.
Spain gets knocked out from France, do you will Spain Association go to Pep and be like, would you?
I knew
Yeah,
where you were
you would.
going.
No,
Yeah,
I think this is where once Pep left Spain, he understood that he needs to improve his attacking, and he did that. So I can see where Pep can again come back but I don't know whether Pep will be a good national team coach. That dude requires a lot of control. Yeah, the amount
also,
of control
will
he
he do it
needs.
is the question, right?
And also it
Because
Yeah.
requires a
of
lot
his
of
allegiance with.
resources. A lot
So
of resources.
let's say Spain, the entirety of Spain resources will be with him, but he wants development time. He wants to have a certain kind of a way. I don't
yeah.
know whether
You
he'll be a
have
good
4 years
national
to
coach.
build, right? From now to next World Cup, you have 4 years. You
But you'll
They
can
would
expect a
build.
Euro
try.
also, right?
They would try. That's all
Yeah,
we
in
can say.
two
They would
two
try.
years you will build something, right? If he reaches till semis or finals as well with the upcoming,
True,
you
true. I see
yeah.
where you're going, and as Naveen said, they will try. But flip question to this is what I'll ask. Again, I don't know whom you guys consider as the yeah, great manager slash coaches, which we should discuss sometime. But do you think Jurgen would Jurgen be a better national team coach or Pep be a better national team coach?
No, I think Jurgen stole the job. which irritated me more. He criticized Nagelsmann so much that he ended up taking his job. I think,
See,
I mean,
Nagelsmann deserves
that's
that
my
criticism
Exactly.
because
What is that German
why
team
are
doing?
you
We
still
don't even know
defending him?
what is the
No,
German
I'm
team
not.
doing?
I'm not defending him.
Bloody hell,
He's
go
more.
play Kimmich as right back. Bloody, you do not have any creative output and you're putting Kimmich in right back. And you still
No.
want to play Sane. Sane
See,
got booted out of every team and you still want to play Sane.
You
no,
Ganabry,
when
play Ganabry
No,
also.
no. This is
when
for me. Like I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. This is for me. Like so, Rob Key was the one criticized England quite a lot, right?
Yeah.
And then ended up as the chairman of ECB.
Yeah.
This is similarly what has happened in this German team where
Yeah.
he has criticized.
Now let me say, once he ended up being the chairman of ECB, had he done a good job, wouldn't you be praising Rob King?
Yeah, we'll have to see what happens at the end of the
Then,
Euros. But I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
think anything
no.
will
See,
happen at the end of it.
with one thing I would say about Klopp, German teamers with Nagelsmann, for me, the penalties is right. How can you not have 5 players
Yeah,
took
yeah.
penalty, right?
That was
You,
irritating.
you
That was
see
100%
that.
irritating.
So that is the end. No matter what, even I am a football novice or I know football little less. If you cannot have 5 players to take penalties, you should be the manager or coach of a team. How
And
like
Nagelsmann deserves to be booted. I'm not going to support that. I'm not saying that. So I'm not saying Jurgen should have done. Jurgen should come or not. But I think Jurgen.
but who else, right? Who if
Yeah.
not for Jurgen, who else?
Who else? And you would go for a German coach, right? And I think in German coach, Jurgen has shown that he has the patience and things to, and he can do it within the resources. That is the difference between Jurgen and Pep. Is what I'm trying to say.
Pep, yeah.
Yeah, Jurgen can do it within the resources also. He knows to do it within. Not saying he'll build again. At best, I believe Pep is one of the best coaches, and at best, he can the output that they can give might be more, but he needs a lot of resources, as Kishore said. And by resources, not just availability of them, like literally he wants some time, so on and so forth. So yes, I think they will approach Pep, but I don't know whether Pep will take it. And Bhuvan, to your point,
Should
yeah,
we move on to the other
But
German coach then? Or is it
yeah,
something else?
moving on
the
to
other
the next bracket of semifinals, England versus Argentina, and first to
Sir,
qualify to
Sir
that
Thomas,
semifinal was England. So their
Thomas
round of
Tuchel.
16
Sir
was
Thomas
against
Tuchel.
against Mexico, and
If
then
Tuchel is
they
not
played
given a
against Norway.
knighthood, I'll be very sad. That's all I'm going to say. Tuchel is
But
But
because
do you think is it still coming home?
for
I
me no,
hope
blind
so.
for
I
them
hope
of
so.
course, for me no. I hope not so. Is
see,
what I'm going.
as a blind fan, yes. But if I have to come into
Be realistic.
yeah, realities, no, no chance. Because the coach is coming into press conference saying something, and the players then
Yeah, bro.
trying to aura
What
farm.
is that?
I was very irritated by what Jude
What is
said,
that
and that
nonsense?
is why
And
But
I'm hating on
this is
Jude
bro,
more and more.
but this is where an English and a German can't be in a group is what I feel. Tuchel is too straightforward, dude. He
Yeah.
doesn't understand English politics at all. He's fucking too straightforward. He's not a club. It is a national team. Why the hell are you
and
going to a press conference immediately after the match and telling this bullshit? I
no,
am
like
No, even his press conference after that red card overturned, right? He was asked,
yeah.
he simply asked, when will it stop? Where will it stop? Like, no matter if for some other English coach, he would definitely not have taken that line.
And then Konsa being given two match ban instead of one. That was more.
Yeah.
It's like bloody hell,
bro,
bro.
I like you have seen only Bellingham once. I have seen Madueke once. Madueke was he's like, oh yeah, it's his point of view. Like for us point of view, we played very well. What the hell
What?
did you do? What did you do in the
The
whole World
worst
Cup?
player on the pitch, by the way. The worst player on the pitch, Noni Madueke.
So
The
that's it. The thing is, I think there is that's what I'm saying. A German way of doing and an English way of doing will not really gel properly, and this is going
He
to be a
hates Jetsmen
problem.
so much, but then ends up bringing him again and again and again, and
What
Jetsmen
क्रिकेट
option does
लेके
he
नहीं गया
have,
ना
right?
creates
Uh,
it for
कौन लेके
What what option does he
रीस लेके
have,
गया
right?
था who the fuck
Reese
takes Reese
and
James
yeah, exactly. Who the fuck
coming
starts with
injured
Reece
coming
Reece
James?
from a
James
yeah coming from a Chelsea fan
coming
and
from Chelsea.
Yeah, coming
He
from
used to be a Chelsea manager.
So
Yeah,
this is the
I
thing, right?
have.
Tuchel also then his outlook is so different. He's like, I will take arduous, hardworking people who can be defense minded because at the end of the day, you should make sure that you can score a goal more, but defend so that you will win the championship, so on and so forth. England is completely opposite. Jude, I fucking don't care. I am going to poach for goals.
No, so
That
this is
was
where I
so
don't get
irritating.
right. He's playing so deep. He's playing like at
So
CDM role,
head.
but he's playing so ahead. I'm like, you said
Yeah,
that role is for
See,
Kane.
this again is the mismatch between if you think that Jude can do CDM, then you are stupid. You cannot be a manager. Jude is not a CDM. Jude was never a CDM. Jude will not be a CDM. Jude at best will be Wayne Rooney. Okay,
10.
he's Wayne Rooney plus plus. Not even Wayne Rooney. Wayne Rooney at least can track back. Jude will not. He is a Wayne Rooney plus plus.
No,
So if
Jude,
you
why won't he do it? Because he like
because it is Jude,
no, yeah,
Ego. He plays
ego.
for Madrid, bro.
that's all. And that's what I'm saying. For Madrid, no, Vinny is going to become the scapegoat. Stupidity. Vinny is going to become the
No,
scapegoat out of the
I
three
will
of them.
I will tell you one simple thing. Mourinho doesn't take shit from
Yeah,
anyone.
yeah, I forgot. Yes, RMA Mourinho.
This
I think Jude and Mourinho will not gel very well.
And he'll walk out
I
of the
am
team.
telling you, the moment Jude does anything, Mourinho will
Yeah,
be
yeah,
like,
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
off.
I think Mourinho will favor Vinicius and I think
Mbappe.
Um,
he will work with Mbappe. He knows to work with a superstar. But I
Yeah,
think
he's been
Jude,
great with Kane. He's been
yeah,
great with Ronaldo. He's been
Ronaldo, yeah, yeah. So he,
his finishes are very good till now. So
yeah, apart from Lukaku, but yeah. But I think what he will, yeah, I think Jude might suffer there. But this is the thing, uh, their coach versus their personality, it might not come onto the ground and the results. I'm not saying that it will affect the results, but it is not a neat match like Didier and France. It is not a nice match for sure. I
it
when
Hmm.
they
is
went
like
for
for me, it feels so hard that Harry Kane is trying to carry this team so much by trying to be everywhere all at once.
he's
And
desperate, bro.
He knows this
But
is
he's
his
the
last
only
chance
one
to win the
desperate.
World Cup.
But he's the only
He
one that is desperate.
he knows it's his last chance to win the World Cup, so he's doing everything he can. But so this is where when see for me, your pre what you told pre the World Cup and what is happening in the World Cup do not match.
two
You
different
said
things. Yes, yes.
you said this team was built for Harry Kane. The
Harry Kane.
entire team is going to play, and he will be our nine who doesn't need to do anything. He'll just attack, 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 which is not happening. And your right side is shit. It
But I'll tell you, that is also partly a coach's fault is what I'm trying to say. I understand
yeah.
what you guys are trying to say, but
So you
he doesn't.
picked
He's
the
not.
wrong team only, right?
No,
You
yeah, pick the wrong team in choosing England. You can't become the coach of England and say these statements because that's not the truth.
Yeah.
no,
And
for
also
me, like you know,
yesterday in the yesterday's game, the thing that pissed off one thing that I was most pissed about Norway is clearly they were able to see there is an issue on the right, but somehow Norway was not trying to create channels on the right. They were trying to play center. They were only trying to play centrally, which I felt a bit odd. I
there was
Their
one or
right is
two chances
Sorloth.
which
Yeah,
Sorloth missed.
Sorloth is slow man. He's actually a striker. He can't play
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
but
yeah.
he has
I
to play
can't.
right just because he's not fast. For example, there was one pass where the people are scolding Sorloth. He should have given to Haaland. I agree. If that pass would have been completed,
No,
it's a
no,
goal
no.
for sure.
I don't agree. Sorloth is a striker, bro.
No, no, no.
His
If that pass
striker
would
brain
have
worked at that point of time.
exactly, if that pass would have been completed, I don't think he could have finished. Also, he could have
yeah,
completed that pass. If the pass would have been completed, it's a goal for sure by Haaland because it was an open goal for Haaland.
yeah.
But it's difficult for Sorloth. I think, and Odegaard also is using Sorloth in a way where he can't make him run. So it is
Had it been
difficult to use him.
Bob, I think that would have been a goal easily. But
and also you
So
need Nusa. You have to use Nusa much
Nusa is
more.
left. Yeah, yeah. I don't know why he didn't start. He should have started.
And
Yeah.
okay, coming to both the controversies that England faced, the red card one that they got against Mexico, was it? What do you think? Is it a red card?
no,
Because
even if it was a red card, one match ban was sufficient. You how can you in the same bloody week forego a red card or say that it can be served in whatever 1 year and then give this guy 2 matches? How can the same shit happen in 2 years?
I
Also,
mean,
how are you so against England that every bloody 7 fouls they commit, you are giving them a yellow?
and opposite
How,
of 22 of Argentina.
how
Agreed.
can both of them exist?
But yesterday against Norway, in the last 15 minutes, they were not given a card when they could have gotten a card or more.
Yeah, yeah,
Both
yeah.
Europe, both European teams, both. I'm not saying yesterday was unfair, but that goal should have been disallowed. If it is hitting
Yeah, the
if it is
second
hitting
I'll come to that.
yeah,
The
go
second
on.
one is, if the ball has hit the object, it is clear that how come VAR not know that ball hit the wire? Like, it was visible, right? It was clearly visible that something happened. How come VAR not pick it up? As a, you say your
How
ball has
can that
sensors and
not
all
be
of it,
observed?
and
It
it
is,
picked up that strain in the Portugal versus Croatia
and
game.
against in this game there was trajectory difference. No, forget everything. There was trajectory difference. It's not airline touching or anything like that. There's a trajectory difference. If there's a
Yeah. Just
trajectory difference, we're not picking it up. And it'll feel like Elliot Anderson is some great player. That dude just got the ball out of nowhere. It landed on his feet and he
it
started running
randomly
with it. It landed on his feet, man. There was no player around. It landed on his feet and it looked and he started running as if he planned that. I'm like, shut up, dude. You shut up. You can't play like that.
I mean, it did not. I mean, to be honest, I don't know. The broadcast that we were shown, it did not catch it or all of that. When I was looking at the match, nothing of that felt like for me. But yeah, after the game, when we see footage,
Yeah, I
it
mean, yeah.
clearly.
I think in football, it's not until it is blatant. It's not that easy. Sometimes even when they try to score a goal and the defender's toe touches or something like that, it's not that easy to see, right? So yeah, I agree because of the way it is shown, it is difficult to see. But VAR should pick it up. And one thing
Yeah,
I'll give it to England is after it's not England's fault, it's the referee's fault. It's VAR's fault. Clearly, it's VAR's fault because once it landed at Anderson, that is a brilliant goal. Say whatever about Jude you want to
he
say.
was
That's a
there.
brilliant
He
goal.
was just there, man.
Dude, that is not
He
there, dude.
always
That
there.
was a brilliant goal. That
Always.
was a beautiful goal.
No, he came running, right?
He
He was in the
created it.
midfield. He
Yeah.
came.
Came running, took the ball, took it away, made sure he created an angle and scored. So, whatever you say, and I am not very happy saying this, but that was a brilliant goal.
Yeah, one thing
That
that I
Norway goal was excellent, man. That was.
Yeah. That was unstoppable. The problem I have with England is then let the anti-fans speak now. Bloody the but one thing about England and Argentina that I like is that it's going to be Gunda versus Gunda. Of course, England is going to
I
lose,
hope
but it's
that
going to be
bloody Henderson bloody broke his arm. He should have started against Argentina, man.
and it defaults. But Jordan Pickford gets praise for doing jack shit. He is not a great keeper. He is not a great keeper.
I'm
For
telling you
doing
this.
jack shit, he gets credit.
If
No,
it goes to
Pope is way better
penalties,
than Pope is way better than Pickford. But
if
there's no, we don't have,
if
we
yeah,
don't even have Pope.
if it goes to penalties, Pickford will piss his pants.
No, I think they will bring
Emiliano
in
will do all
Henderson.
dances.
They will
Yeah.
bring in Henderson, hopefully.
Wha- Henderson has not played anything.
Played
Has
the
0
entire match.
but
minutes.
Suddenly he's going to come.
you're saying they're going to bring him only for penalties.
They did it also, no? Last year, not last year. Not last World Cup or last Euros, they did that, no? They
Have
got
done
in.
it
But that
somewhere.
was not under Tuchel, but that was under Southgate.
Yeah.
It was
And
under Tuchel, we
Tuchel,
don't know.
yeah, under Tuchel has never called Kepa and subbed off Mendy. The Tuchel history is not
Yeah,
there.
you know Tuchel. Tuchel is to the nose, to the straight fellow. But yeah, for example, Pickford. I don't think John Stones is a defender. Forget a good defender.
He
John
should play
Stones
in
is
midfield. Stones should
forget
play in midfield.
play anything.
Everybody plays in England midfield. Nobody plays defense. Trent will
No,
play
maybe
midfield.
no.
Right.
We'll say it's midfield, but we'll go and sit in the goal. Jude, case in point. So Stones is not a defender. I don't know that. I think the team does not deserve to win. Okay, all put because bloody okay. Saka is injured. That's fair. Otherwise, the only thing that I saw
Rice
yesterday
is
that was
also
really
kind of injured.
Rice is kind of injured. But again, the difference is that Rice needs an Odegaard. Rice cannot play like Rodri. Rice is not Rodri. Rice needs an Odegaard or someone like that in order to complete his. There is no one like that in England. Harry Kane is the closest to Odegaard that you guys have. He has to come back, create,
But
and then run forward and do
Harry
everything
Kane has to create and defend and score.
and score.
And defend.
Jude can score maybe, but Harry Kane has to come back, track, and then run. So Declan Rice does not have anyone like that. Elliot Anderson for me is too soon to call anything.
Yeah,
Would
yeah.
Then
would you not pick Eze over
Nano. Why
like
is not
for
Nano starting is
Declan
what
Rice
I'm
to
more.
be free?
yeah, I think Eze runs at
But
least, so that
Eze runs,
makes
but Eze also did not track back, right? Yesterday, I didn't see him going back enough for you to play him in the starting 11. You
This
that is
cannot
that
have
is that is
Jude,
pressure on
Eze.
Declan again.
These
That is
Arsenal and Madrid players have ruined this beautiful team, I'm telling you.
beautiful team.
You don't have a proper right back. You're
Rice is
saying that you.
Rice is also an Arsenal player only, by the way. And
Yeah, yeah.
the only creative output that you had was Saka.
Yeah.
Then he's also an Arsenal player, by the way. Bloody hell! The two times they gave ball to Saka, I was like, bloody man, no Saka, no Saka,
Was such a great ball that ended with nothing, man.
nothing. I don't know where Jude was. A striker is
Yeah.
not doing his job properly.
Or play Rashford in the right. Don't play Madueke.
Yeah, I
Arsenal
don't
players.
understand why
Yeah.
the mistrust. This is what I'm trying to say. Tuchel mistrusts a lot of players, so-called
No,
high-profile
he
players.
only wants to play Rashid through the left. He doesn't want to bring Rashid to the right.
Play Gordon on the right.
No, you can play Rashid to the right. You can try Rashid to the right.
Rashid or play Gordon to the
Or
right, play
Morgan
Rashid to the right.
Rogers or yeah.
The thing is, he trusts. He wants only put your head down, hardworking kind of players. And England, you won't find a lot of them. Who will you find in England?
Kane
Who is
also
that
learned
kind
that
of?
after going to Bayern Munich. So
Yeah,
I mean, he needs players like Havertz, Timo Werner, Pulisic, uh, who else
Yeah,
was there?
or go
Hakim
or go.
Ziyech.
Yeah, Hakim Ziyech, dude. He's such a hardworking player. Or
okay.
going back to his Leipzig days. Leipzig only, no? What was
Leipzig, Timo Werner.
Timo Werner. So he wants
yeah. Sabitzer. Should we go to Sabitzer?
and again, it's fine. He doesn't need a finisher
N'Golo
because
Kante.
he doesn't believe in finishing. For that, there is Kane. Timo Werner can run with the ball and just give the ball to Kane and he'd score. That's what he wants.
Okay, and moving from their counterparts in semi-finals, Argentina,
Us,
and
us
both of
Scots,
theirs.
a Scotsman, a Scotsman at the midfield.
So this is
McAllister.
no, McAllister is a rowdy to the other level. So this is what I'm trying to say. The reason I want Argentina to go through and not England to go through is two reasons. One, England is not going through. That gives me happiness. Then I want France to beat the shit out of this Argentina. 7-0, 10-0, I don't give a damn. This Argentina should lose and should bury their heads into the ground. My God. But if they reach the finals, I think Gianni will try everything to make sure Argentina wins. But what is this team, man? Every
It's the
team
same team what for the past 4 World Cups with maybe additions of Enzo and McAllister in the midfield.
McAllister, DePaul also to an extent. No, DePaul was not
No,
playing for
DePaul
World
was
Cups.
there.
Since
I
when?
have a
DePaul was
question.
there. DePaul and
If
Paradise have always been there
Paradise
beside
was there.
Messi.
if like of course
I think
France
he was
goes
born with both of them around him.
He was born
As
with
both
Suarez
of
also.
bodyguards.
Argentina apparently rejected Suarez's citizenship request. Otherwise, Suarez would play for Argentina.
okay. My question is,
Yeah.
as if France of course goes to the final, but we are giving Spain some chance. But who do you think is a better
Opponent to France.
opponent? Yeah, who will give competition, not just be
Uh,
I
there
mean,
to take the
physically
beating.
Argentina.
it would be Argentina only.
Physically plus referee helping them, so on and so forth, a lot, man.
No, in terms of football, I feel German head is more better than this whatever South American.
No, so it's about food. It's not about just you playing football. No, it could be disrupting their football also by
Yeah,
kicking
yeah.
them, hitting them, doing whatever you want.
Getting away with it. They will get away with it.
So that way, I think Argentina will have a better output. England, I'm not. See, I don't rate any team higher between England and Argentina. The only thing is I want this Argentina to lose badly, which England can't deliver that. It
Yeah.
won't be humiliating enough. Even if England will win, it will win in penalties.
If
Actually, I doubt it.
no, the thing is the problem with this England team and Tuchel is if they score one or two, they will sit back.
Yeah, and they'll
Yeah.
let the other team concede also. First of all, they're not knowing to score one soon enough, where they can't score soon enough. Even if they end up scoring soon enough, they'll concede. With this, now I'll talk about the controversial take. Yes, Messi scored 8 goals, but my God, the number of misses is happening now. Yesterday, did you see the number of times he had the ball? I mean, Messi of the old time would have scored 5 goals yesterday.
The age is showing up, right? It's
Age
not
is showing up.
easy.
The speed,
It's
yeah, it's not easy.
to
He's missing simple passes. I mean, simple to
He
him.
missed penalties, bro. He missed 2
He missed
penalties.
2 penalties.
And
But still, that Argentina team does not have anyone. And who scored 8 goals? It's Messi only. Because that team does not have anyone.
bro, the problem with this is you are playing 120 minutes three back-to-back times.
Packed games. And
And
all
Messi has
three,
played all the three
no, I
all,
think
120.
one
all
is
three.
90 only, right? There's
No,
120,
all
90.
Egypt
120.
was
No,
90.
Egypt was
Egypt was
90.
90. They
Egypt
scored in
was
Oh,
last 10
yeah,
minutes.
90.
Egypt was
scored in
90.
last.
But in
They
a way,
scored in
with the
last 10.
extra time, it went till I think 105 or
110.
something. Yeah.
Yeah. But very tiring games, very intense games. And honestly, any of this game you should have lost. Like Cabo Verde did not score against Spain. Let me give you context. They scored two against Argentina.
Scored
How
One
can
against?
was a worldie. One was
one was a
absolutely a world.
That was a
agreed,
worldie.
Yeah.
But I
agreed.
think
But you gave that space and gave that opportunity. No? What you Christian Romero and Licha Martinez is your defensive. The Gunda, the
Oh,
absolute
I am
disaster.
bro,
surprised.
I
I
am
am
so
surprised how
against.
Romero doesn't have a red yet. I am genuinely surprised how Romero doesn't have a
I,
He
red.
I
has
I'm a
literally
United fan
pulled off a
because of the
tackle.
two red cards.
Yeah, like I saw one, okay, where he has missed the ball. Romero has missed the ball, hit the player. Referee is seeing it and he's like, get up. Like,
Yeah.
bro, what are you
And
doing? Give him some, at least yellow. Tell him that you use your brain. No,
and let me
so
open the
many
floor to you
times.
guys. The Egypt match. You guys talk about it. I didn't watch it completely.
Robbed.
The,
No. So I have a
yeah,
different take.
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't think it was robbed. I would say people are saying Egypt would have been 3-0. I don't think Egypt would have been 3-0. The second
No, no,
disallowed
no.
goal.
I'm not talking
Even
about second
even then,
disallowed
it
goal.
would have been only 2-0 and then 3-2 only eventually. Is what I
Yeah.
even what I think.
No, no, I'm not talking about this. The thing is,
No,
I'm
if you want to finish your point
the
and then I'll
Yeah.
finish and then you ask for. Wait.
Yeah.
no.
So what I feel is, so what has happened in that game is, so when they hit the second goal, which was a, so I didn't get to see Egypt's first goal. I saw from their second goal where it was disallowed by VAR. So the moment there's like what was happening is Argentina, the moment they conceded it, what Argentina was trying to do was counter them, and everybody were playing up the pitch. They somehow wanted to equalize, and they were playing up the pitch, and Egypt were only scoring on counters. Egypt were only counter attacking. Egypt were not building up. In that entire play, Egypt were only they were not building up that much. They were only countering. So the moment the second goal was disallowed, uh, everybody thought after they again rescored that one, they thought Egypt should be 3-0 instead of 2-0, but that would not have happened. The moment you saw Egypt score two goals, Argentina didn't go forward. They started to defend. They started to hunker it down, and they were trying to see if Egypt would let them score. And what has happened is after 80 minutes, Egypt relaxed. They thought this game is done. There's no way Argentina can score two goals in the remaining 10 minutes. They eased down, and then Messi showed what Messi is in the last 10 minutes. He I think the way he managed the team in those last 10 minutes, and I think after the hydration break, the second hydration break, the way he managed the team was really good. And when it comes to that final VAR check, which they people say it should have been a VAR, it should not have, the goal should have been disallowed. I would say the ball left Salah, right? Or by the time you think the foul was committed, the ball Salah left, you left the ball, right? It is not, the ball was not with Salah. It was not, the foul was not made on him. So that is where I feel there is nothing wrong in what has happened over there. But would it have been a foul and would have been free kick? You don't know. The game would have gone into 120 minutes, and I don't think Egypt has a team to compete against Argentina in that extra 30 minutes. Anyway, they would have given away the lead.
So this is,
So
but three 120s. Forget about that, right? Let's say that 120 could have had a different effect on the Swiss game, or
maybe,
the third 120 could have a different effect on the England game. The
yeah.
thing is,
No. So I'll go back a bit.
yeah.
For me, the problem is that I think both were fouls. The one on Salah was a foul, and the one where he pulled the shirt and he fell off the ball challenge, even that was a foul. The problem is these are two soft fouls. Had it taken place outside of the penalty area, those are free kicks. The problem is we in football, that penalty area is so sacred that if you foul, it's a penalty or nothing, right? So hence it becomes too soft or too hard. That is why I think maybe change some rules, maybe bring in indirect free kicks or something. Maybe something has to change because these fouls should be given. This because these fouls are fouls if it happens outside the penalty area, right? Inside the penalty area is only because it's a penalty you're not
No,
giving them.
I can say the other way around also. For example, yesterday's, again, sorry for changing, but yesterday's Haaland push on that English defender,
Yeah,
forgot who,
yeah, yeah,
on
yeah,
Elliot only, right?
Elliot.
yeah.
Yeah, Elliot. That wouldn't have been a foul outside. That is a very easy fall. If it would have been outside tugging, that wouldn't have
No,
been a foul.
I'm saying had it been the other way around, had it
Where
been
Elliot pushing Haaland.
There's no way he's
yeah,
pushing Haaland.
Yeah,
you can't. No, I'm saying that won't be a penalty, right? That would just been corner retaken. That is what
yeah.
I'm trying to say. You won't give him
So
a penalty just for that.
but the opposite, the goal disallowing is also harsh, right? If that is harsh, this is what, then going back to the Egypt game, 100 yards away if something is happening. Typically,
Yeah,
the
I'm not
earlier
going
VAR
there.
rule is
That
earlier VAR rule is that you wouldn't, if I think 30 yards before or something, if something happens, you're not going to look into it. 100 yards, that is happening in the opposite penalty box, and then you are still disallowing a goal, seems a little too ridiculous. Similarly, VAR's intervention in yesterday's Swiss match, where it was happening in the middle of nowhere. Why
no,
did
but that was
VAR
a stupid dive, right? That was such a
agreed?
blatant drive.
No, I think even Argentina stopped the game. I think they didn't. I think the moment, what was that?
He
They
received a yellow.
yellow.
I think
Paradise
Paredes
Paredes
received
received
yellow.
a yellow.
Even Argentina were like trying to somehow
So
get that yellow out.
Argentina is not above anyone. The team can say shut up and go, because at the end, what happened yesterday? It was the Swiss defender, right? No, not Swiss defender, the Norway defender against England. He was just agitated and he was talking to the referee, and referee gave him a
Yeah,
yellow.
that
Yeah.
was dumb.
And he said,
That
just shut
was
up and go. If you talk more, you'll get a red. That can happen with Argentina also, but that never happens with
yeah,
Argentina.
yeah.
If they stop the game, you're stopping the game. This is the thing I'm trying to say. There is inconsistency in the
Refereeing.
way
Referee.
the VAR and referee is being applied, and typically it always goes in favor of Argentina. Argentina, does it even have a card? I'll be shocked if it has a card. I think it has one yesterday. Ultimately,
Molina, I think,
finally,
had
Molina,
one, but
Yeah.
anyway, everything is brushed
yeah,
aside
brush. So this is
for the
really,
semis.
really insane. For
Good.
example, even yesterday, that is a really stupid foul. But taking into account that this is quarters and it's important, I
Okay.
think
Moving.
sending a man down is too much.
Yeah. Going to Bhuvan, what do you think? You have a opposite take to what has happened.
See, mine, I have no problems with players or the team. to be very honest. They play like that and all those stuff. It is on referees. My problem is with the system and the referees. Like when like taking the example of the last game as well. Like when some who scored, Paredes scored or someone scored, right? The second goal.
Alvarez,
Alvarez.
Yeah, yeah, Alvarez. Sorry, yeah, sorry. The Alvarez goal when
brilliant goal by the way. That was a
yeah,
brilliant goal.
one of the best. Like, no problem with that. But uh how much time you took to celebrate that goal was too much. And when the referee came and stopped, okay, this was reported by I think ESPN Argentina or something. Okay, literally the referee was like, "Please come and play the ending 9 minutes of the game and everything." They were just celebrating. Okay, like as if they have won the World Cup or something. And when they were coming back, Messi was like, "Don't disrespect me," because he was telling Messi to go, "Come on, quick." Like that should not be an attitude. And in that case, Messi should have gotten a yellow card. But would he get it? No, because like in any other, if it would have happened in
Ronaldo's
Champions League,
case.
it would, yeah. In any way, he would have gotten a yellow. So this is
No,
like, and also coming to the Egypt match, why I said it was rigged, because there were so many fouls. Like it was shown in camera, but referee was so blind, even VAR was so blind that they didn't even took a card
A lot of them
out.
weren't even shown again. Like there
yeah,
was a
Yeah.
slap somewhere leading up to, I think there was somewhere a slap that happened which was never showed again.
that is
Off the ball chances. There were so many that
And
so many, and
also,
that every match that's the case. That's my problem. Even yesterday's
yeah,
match had a lot of fouls.
and also my problem is also with why VAR is so inconsistent and why everyone is against it is because I'm not saying overturn the decision of Argentina, like the third goal, which Argentina scored against Egypt. Like at least you could have gone and seen it, right? For the fairness of it, you could have gone and seen it so that people won't blame you. Now everyone is blaming you because everyone feels it's rigged. But the laws of football says that it's not a foul. You couldn't have gone up just seeing ki, yeah, it's a soft one. You could have said that coming down. No, you didn't do at all. These
The
are the
referee was
little
scared.
little, yeah, these are little two similar things. And the way the coach and everyone was talking about the racism thing and everything, and you're showing card to them. Are you fucking serious at that moment? What are you trying to do?
And
So
the
my
problem,
problem is,
go on, finish your point.
yeah, my problem is always with the favoritism that is shown to them.
No, that is
And
that that is actually what we. I agree with you. That is where my problem also comes from. Not the
yeah,
I completely agree with you that it's not they play their style. It's fair, but the referees have to do their job. And it's not only
yeah,
Messi. They don't give card to anyone. I don't understand that only. They're midfielders, they're defenders. They play horrible game, but they never get any card.
yeah. I mean, it was like Romero was so tired that he got cramps. Who came? Otamendi. In this day and age, we are relying on Otamendi
The
for them.
best, the best defender there is.
And by the way, the best creative player for them is, apart from Messi, of course, is Simeone, who has got 0 minutes. Just because he
I
doesn't like die in the pitch for in the name of Messi and the way Argentina play is that's why he's not been picked. Why?
yeah. I overall I feel it's a little. And the thing is, it is not about that just that one match. That's all I want to say. I'll end with that. Because if you get one yellow in the build up, you will be scared for the next match. Let's say you get a yellow in round of 16, you'll be scared for your quarters. That is the power of a yellow. It's not to say that you should just send them out. Give one so that that player knows not to commit it again.
Or at least
That's
show in the whole team, show at least one person.
yeah.
You have not shown in what, 32, 16. In fact, I can go
Even
back in the
back
whole
even
group stage,
yeah.
32, 16
We can go to the
waters.
previous World Cup as well in the semis.
So that is the
Yeah,
problem with Argentina. I feel that it gets a little too yeah. The current system is a little too in favor of them, and they're simply put, they're still their output is Messi, and Messi is great, not denying. But if you remove him, that team is
bang
will fall down
average.
pretty hard. Will fall down pretty hard.
And again, I will say one more time, it's not about players, it's not about the country, it's about the fucking system.
System.
We are not saying that uh, the players are bad or the team doesn't deserve to come here. The team has won it in whatever circumstances they have won it. We are just like, why doesn't the whole system only favors them more than anybody else? So
Um,
that is my point.
I hope England comes through. That's all.
So I think this is where, for me, the sports and the technology, right? Football is a hard game for you to have technologies because a lot of our decisions are subjective, not objective. Unlike cricket, where more the decisions are objective, right? For wide, you have a wide line. For no ball, you have a no ball line. If it is a above waist no ball, you have the heights of the people, the trajectory of the ball. The only subjective thing in cricket is the catch, right? And we have seen whenever third umpire get involved with the catch, not every time a lot of people agree on it. Like there are mismatches over there. The problem in football is all the decisions, or except for whether the ball has gone past the goal line or not, or if the ball has gone
Or
past the
offside.
offside or not, all of them are subjective decisions when it comes to fouls. Right? The biggest thing in football is the fouls, and most of them is based on uh, human interpretation of what has happened over there. So
And
the question is,
slow mo cameras, I agree. Slow mo cameras might make anything a foul and might make anything not a foul.
yeah. So the question is whether you are going to agree with the referees and VAR will only interfere when the foul is really blatant, or will VAR be used for every foul?
So, and that is the inconsistency that I'm not happy with. Okay, I agree the subjectiveness, but when is VAR interfering and why is VAR interfering is not consistent. For example, the trajectory should have been damn clear for VAR. For example, that is a technology that is built for you to be used as a technology, and those things
Yeah.
are not being. So the inconsistency of VAR application is very very poor, and I don't know when football will learn it. That's the problem.
I think
Yeah.
on the final note, this has been our review for round of 16 and semifinals, and we'll be
I have
back.
one question for you. Who was your
Okay.
favorite player in round of 16 and 32? Do you, I think team we have an answer. Those two will say England, your favorite team.
No, no,
No, no, France. It will be France.
France.
I think Olise. Like there are stupid people on the internet who are like, if he's so good, why doesn't he score a goal? And somebody just replied by saying it's because we watched the fucking match. We know.
I know
Oh,
he
Even
loves
if he
assist.
doesn't score a goal, he's the best player on the pitch.
He loves
So
assisting.
yeah, I'll
uh,
But
go Olise.
my
yeah, okay.
my favorite team would be Norway and favorite player also Haaland. My
Hmm.
God, you can never make him quiet.
You can't disregard him. That's true. I mean, it's very easy to like Haaland. I see that.
Yeah,
My favorite team would be yeah, my favorite team would be Norway. I mean, no, France. There's no doubt about it, but that's expected out of. That's why I'm not choosing France.
yeah.
France is, of course, they play brilliant football. Olise played well, but for the limited resources they have and the way they play, I like Norway a lot. And I'd still say I think I loved Odegaard. Odegaard was really, really good.
For
Kishore, whom did you like?
all for all the criticism that we have put on Jude Bellingham, I think That player proved in both the games why he is so important to that England team, and he proved what he is in a way.
So dynamic game. Yeah,
Yeah,
that essentially led to England winning.
yeah. And he scored
So
4 goals in that is a lot when
two
you
matches.
2 matches. Yep, I think that's it for this week's show. We'll be back with next week with the finals, semi-finals, and a lot more war controversies that might happen through all of these.
More
Watch.
Also,
influential war controversies.
yeah, also do let us know if we should do the watch along or not, or you want our reaction of the whole match. So do let us know in the comments.
All right. See you. Bye bye.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
everyone.